Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to talk to you about a program called Weekly Horoscope from the 7th of October to the 13th of October 2018. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. So let's start with Sunday, the 7th October. It doesn't start very well for you. There are differences of opinion. There are difficulties in trying to get things done. And whatever you're trying to do on this Sunday, the 7th October, doesn't go very well for you. It brings a tendency to feel cheated or let down. Don't go into any area where secrecy is involved. Drive very carefully as well. So these are very treacherous planets that want to somehow bring disappointment for you. And if you try to take the lead and want to take charge in planning anything, it will also go wrong. Don't let your ego come into play as well, because I see the ego planets also very active. So let somebody else take the lead in the morning, afternoon, and sit back and enjoy yourself. That would be better. Some disappointment is waiting to happen. Be aware, and that way you can control the negativity of these bad planets. Evening and nightfall also not very good. You're going to feel let down. You yourself will want to criticize everything. Your ego will be very strong. You're not happy with this, you're not happy with that. Well, if you're going to behave that way, you might as well just stay home by yourself, because you will tend to spoil all the enjoyment which others will accept. Again, don't take the lead. Don't want to be the one who plans, because the finger of blame wants to come to you, because you can't do things right. So let others take the lead, and you'll be much better off on this Sunday the 7th, morning, afternoon, evening and nightfall period. Let's go to Monday the 8th. Now you have an excellent morning and afternoon period, and whatever you're trying to do, the planets will just help you do that very well. So take the lead in the morning, afternoon period. It's a working day, it's a Monday. And at your place of work, you will do things excellently and get a lot of attraction, which will be of the positive kind that wins you some kind of reward. And evening, and also in the morning, afternoon period, if you are going to be out for lunch with somebody, or if you want to make very powerful contacts, you should go out and contact people, or contact them through any kind of ability to communicate. These are long-term planets. So whatever you contact and whoever you are with, there's going to be some kind of positivity long-term which is being built up for you. So go and send messages, ask for favors. Evening nightfall turns very, very bad. And so you don't want to be out exposed to risk in the evening nightfall period. Go back to the safety of your own home after work. But if you have to be out, don't expect for any good things to happen, because you will see that somehow plans are changed, plans are cancelled, plans are postponed, or whoever you are with, the person becomes disagreeable, or is it you who is going to be oversensitive, and over disagreeability will be just not good. So the upsetness of evening nightfall period is very strong. But if you have to be out, tell yourself, don't expect too much, be on your best behavior, don't cause difficulties. Tuesday the 9th, another excellent morning and afternoon period. And whether at work, whether in business, whether chasing for the romance, whether just wanting to plan to do anything, you can take the lead. Morning, afternoon wants to reward you. So something that you do at place of work or in business, or something you do for lunch, or something you do for anybody, you are going to be winning a lot of rewards. So go all out and show off your technique, show off your possibility of how you can find success for yourself. You'll find that you attract a lot of good luck. Evening nightfall turns very nasty. You cannot afford to be hot-tempered throughout the whole day, or especially in the evening nightfall period. Don't be stubborn as well. And definitely you don't want to be pushy. You will tend to want to take control and dominate evening nightfall period. If you do, then the evening nightfall will be very troublesome. Somebody will oppose you and the difficulties will be bad. So you might as well let somebody else take charge in the evening nightfall if you're going to be out. That way things won't go wrong, because whatever you try to do, things will go wrong. And control your temper in the evening nightfall period and take the soft approach. That way not too much badness will happen. Wednesday the 10th doesn't start well for you. You are not happy, your ego is very strong, you are blaming others, you are being very fussy, so you can't afford to do that. If you do, you'll get isolated. People don't want to work with you at a place of work or in business, and thereby you may have a danger that your deadlines cannot be completed. So be the nice person that you really are, and that way you will attract support and you'll be able to do things. You can meet important people in the morning-afternoon period. So you got to dress well and look good. But overall, my advice would be for morning-afternoon of this Wednesday 10th, don't show arrogance. Try to work well with anybody, whether place of work or in business. I like your evening nightfall very much. These are short-term planets, so they bring energy and make you lucky in the evening nightfall very quickly. And they may be short-term planets, so you'll get short-term gain. So plan the evening nightfall to be out with people who can help you in job, in business, or in any area of your life. And you will see that it would be worthwhile going out. And even if you're staying with the people you love, some unexpected things done or said are going to make you very happy as well. Thursday, the 11th October, doesn't start well for you in the morning, afternoon. Whatever can go wrong, even before you leave home to go to work or go to business, something said, something done, and things go wrong. Drive very carefully. Accidents can take place in the morning, afternoon. And you'll find that at your place of work or in business, things are just not coming under control. So you need support from people. Don't be too moody. Don't be oversensitive. Don't be too changeable. Tell yourself, what I start, I must finish in the morning, afternoon. So deadlines are also there. And there's a danger of deadlines going to become a problem. So emotional planets are seen. So you become emotionally minded in the morning, afternoon. But it's a working day. So repeat 3 words to yourself. Logic, facts and figures, that's what you need to depend on, not on your emotions in the morning, afternoon period. That way you'll be drawing back yourself, controlling yourself and your emotions, and let logic work for you, and you'll be able to do something good in the morning, afternoon. Evening nightfall is excellent. Some of these planets are moving very fast. There are many business planets there. So you have every chance to create good news for yourself, communicate, ask favors, dress well, look good, mix business and pleasure in the evening nightfall period, and you'll be able to get some kind of benefit. These good planets of the evening nightfall come in the morning, afternoon sometimes to create some possibilities for you. But you'll find that somehow you can't get a handle on these things, but evening nightfall you will. And you'll be able to show off your capabilities of communication. Friday the 12th is going to be very difficult morning, afternoon at work or in business or wherever you are with whoever you are. You will tend to be dominating and stubborn. You'll tend to be oversensitive. You tend to be changeable. So control all these things. Tell yourself, whoever I'm with, I'm going to let them take the lead. I'm definitely not going to allow myself to take charge, because whatever I try and do will go wrong one way or another. I may not get the support either at place of work or in business on this Friday the 12th. So if you let somebody else take the lead, you will see that things will go much more in a manageable way. Is your horoscope that's weak on this Friday the 12th morning, afternoon? So latch on with somebody at work or in business to gain their energy. That's the way you overcome your weakness and latch on to somebody else who is strong on this morning, afternoon, and you'll be able to do things much better. So teamwork will become very important. Don't want to dominate or be stubborn. Evening nightfall, you get very lucky. So that's how a day can change. And evening nightfall, dress well and look good. You're going to meet somebody important. You are slotted in to get some advantage and some kind of reward. So whether for the romance, whether for the marriage, whether for the job, the business, plan to be out with people who can help you, and they will. And they'll be able to put you on the right direction. And you'll have a very happy evening and nightfall period, because things are going to go according to plan. Saturday the 13th starts beautifully for you. These are short-term planets, so you got to plan everything short-term, not on a long-term basis. They are very fast planets, so you got to tackle, you got to answer your emails, answer your phone calls in the morning, afternoon, because these are planets of unexpected goodness. So goodness is waiting to happen quickly for you in the morning, afternoon, and the exciting part is that this goodness will come unexpectedly. So you got to be alert and you got to grab the attention of these good planets very quickly. Evening and nightfall period turns nasty. You can have accidents, which can be physical, verbal. There can be accidents of emotions. And so you can be let down and disappointed. Some planets will attract you to something of a secret nature. Don't go there, because these planets will also expose you. So keep company that is good and try to stay away from people who have bad habits of some kind or another, and avoid wanting to get into the company of these people, because it will lower your self-esteem, it will lower your self-confidence as well. So evening, nightfall, things can go very bad. Let somebody else do the planning, because whatever you try and do won't go well. And let somebody else to take charge. Just sit back quietly and just enjoy the evening quietly would be much better for you. Well, that was your Saturday and your week for you. I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during these 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7 or 8 or 9 years. That's going to be based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. So year by year, calendar year by calendar year, I'm going to talk to you about all areas of your life for your next 7, 8 or 9 years. I'm going to give you your lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. And I'm going to give you a lot of information about your lucky days, your lucky ages, about your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, a lot of information. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, contact me on email, and I'll come back and I'll help you find your next 7, 8 or 9 years perfectly to put them under your control. Until then, thank you and good luck.